Hi folks, this is Brian, aka Bfunkphenomenon, and you might be thinking, what the heck is going on here? Well, we're getting right into it in a second and give you a little insight into Flair and Flow. On screen, you can see a funky bunch of fun-loving people who are getting down with me on this one. So the Soulful track playing in the background is called She Puts the Ease Back into Easy by the Brothers by Choice from 1978. And I think it's important to mention because this snippet is not so much about the complexity of the technique that is displayed, but more about the soulfulness of the groove and how that individually triggers emotions that are translated into movement. Now obviously I cannot let the audio run free because of copyright issues, but I really love this track. And in this snippet, I try to share some of my emotions to it with these lovely folks right here. The technique itself is pretty condensed and consists of a short angular side shift where the front leg is slightly adducted during that shift and the ankle ends up in a pronated position to emphasize the flare movement. Well, that sounds like a whole story about what seems to be a pretty simple move that only covers 2 counts. But here's the thing. We all listen differently to music, so that means we all react differently to music, and that means we all translate our emotions differently to movement. I can give 20 people the exact same recipe and zoom in on all the technical details, which are exactly the same for everyone. But still, we're gonna see 20 different outcomes. And rightfully so. What happens between the beats is as equally important as what happens exactly on the beat. In between the beats is where you have the liberty to bob, weave, sway and swivel different parts of your body to get to the next beat. When people hear music, they can react to the beat, to different instruments, to just the melody or the lyrics or any combination, and then guided by their emotions physically react to it accordingly. Some folks have limited mobility in their joints or are having trouble controlling their body parts while they move. And that's when and why you see differences in flares and rotations, and that can seriously interfere with flow and timing. Our brains are wired pretty weird. The left part of the brain controls the right side of the body and vice versa. Oftentimes in training sessions, I find people getting kind of dyslexic with getting the right and left side totally confused. For instance, I say pick up your left skate and then I see them raising their right hand. Happens all the time. But nothing that cannot be fixed with good, safe and intelligent training. In fact, when I work with you and pull you in the groove, keep you on beat and in the rhythm, not only will your skills improve, but your timing will get on point and your flow will grow. And that's just on wheels, not to mention what happens in other areas in your life off wheels. When your timing and flow gets better, it has a massive impact and effect on how you deal with situations that are off balance in general. It improves all decision-making processes. Timing is everything, and with a little flair and flow, you have a much better chance to wrestle through tough situations life throws at you. And to top it all off, this kind of practice eventually comes with increasing self-confidence, authentic bliss, and a big smile. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and catch you on the next one.